What is up, guys? Welcome to Chapter 3 of the Classic Swordsman, and you may remember in the last episode we ended up in the Edgeville dungeon. We were training attack and training mage on thugs, and so I decided to just attack a few skeletons, just get a new mage level here so that we can keep up with that. And then as I was doing this, I noticed that there was someone in the wilderness that was one combat level lower than me. So I got this crazy idea to go ahead and attack him. And so this is how that played out. Oh, the sign with the block. The sign blocked the thug. Can you believe that? Look at that. That's insane. So the kill, I got 7,000 air runes and 4,000 mines, and I later dropped the dual ring. So that, it was just such an awesome feeling to finally get a PK. And I never expected to get a PK on this account. It was just insane. So I was pretty happy about that. So after that, I went to Lesser's in the Wizard's Tower. Decided to train some mage up now that I had all those runes at my disposal. So the Lessers typically have, in RSC at least, some myth drops and a medium rune helmet drop. So I mean, pretty good drop table just by itself, but in OSRS they added like Addy Plate, Black Helm, Black Kite Shield, Addy Chain Body, all these other drops at some point. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we can possibly get from these guys, which is awesome. I mean, Addy Plate would just be an insane drop. Don't understand how Addy Plate is literally less rare than Addy Chain Body, but that's how that goes. I got 31 magic, which means I can now do the telegram spell. And so I just kept at it. But, you know, I decided to go buy some law runes just in case I get more than one good drop. So I went to go do some thieving, and I got a few levels, and more importantly, I got about 3k to buy some law runes. So ended up doing that, and then went back to the grind, and I got the first drop was a steel full helm, so not a huge improvement, but still a better helm. And then I got 37 magic, and that allowed me to unlock the follow door teleport spells. And then you can see me, I was typing : bank, which is an old RSC command that somehow still works. And then Mithril Chain Body, I got that drop next. So that was huge for me. And not far after that, I got a Rune Med Helm drop, so we finally got our first Rune Med drop, or our first Rune drop. So I decided to go do some quests, and I finally started the Dragon Slayer quest. So I was pretty low combat and only like 30ish HP, so I didn't think I could do it, but I actually looked online and it turns out that even low levels can do it, because there's this one spot where if you just wait, attack, and then you wait until his HP bar disappears, you can attack him again and then move back, as you'll see right now. So attack and then move back. And so I finally beat the dragon, completed the quest, and got the ability to equip rune plate bodies. Of course, I won't be able to buy one from this guy, but still, we knocked that quest out, and we got some levels too. So on the same thread, I was working on other quests. I got Tree Gnome Village quest out of the way, and I got a new attack level. And then after that, I decided why not get 40 defense so I can finally wear that awesome looking Rune Med Helm. This is one of the silliest armor setups I've ever seen, but it also looks pretty cool in my opinion. I decided to switch to more of a crafting thing now, because my new goal was kind of just to get a ruby amulet so that I can train strength, because a strength amulet would be the first really good amulet in the game. So I went to that, and after a lot of silver mining and crafting, I got 50 crafting. So that was huge, because I was able to finally make ruby amulets, and I had the mage level for those, so that was awesome. And so I decided to go ahead right away and make my first strength amulet, and I equipped that guy, and it was just so awesome. Your first strength amulet is always a big win, especially if you made it yourself. So we decided to put that guy on with our best gear, and now we're looking a lot different from the end of last chapter, wouldn't you say? Awesome. And total random thing, I bought some gnome clothing, and it looks really good with an iron plated skirt. It does. So I went to go fight some ice warriors, and my first drop going there was a RSC, which I picked up, and then I was like, oh wait, I was not supposed to pick that up. But now it was in my inventory, so I had to do something with it. So I tried to get it off of me, like to give it to someone for free. I mean, these things are like what, like 30 to 50k or something like that? So I mean, it's a lot of money, and it was surprisingly hard to find someone that would just take my free item. People were busy, like this guy, and it was just, I was like, how do I get this off of me? There's so few people in the bank. So I decided to just, go around asking people, saying free item. Nobody was responding. Stone cold faces. Nobody wanted it, or nobody was paying attention or had their chat on. So I kept looking around, and I finally found someone in the bar that was actually checking their screen, and so I finally got that 47k item off, which maybe today is more or less, but finally got rid of that. After that, I decided to go even higher. I wanted to go to 70 crafting. That's my new goal, so that I can get power amulets, so I can actually go back to fire giants and make some better gains with the range on them, so I can start grinding out fire giant drops, because those are going to have a lot of really good drops. So I decided to craft orbs, and I finally got to 57, which is actually where I left off. And so now you guys are all up to date, because I have not played OSRS in a long time. But the last significant achievement that I got was 57 crafting. And so with that, I'm going to end the video. I just want to make sure you guys could get up to date on where the character is, so that I can start streaming OSRS. And basically, once I start streaming OSRS and making the streams into recordings, it's going to be so much easier to do these like on a consistent basis. Before, I was like, I didn't want to do voiceovers because it was weird doing a voiceover for something I got like almost a year ago now. It's like, this isn't exciting anymore. Why do I want to like write a script about this? And it just wasn't working, but I finally got that done. So we can finally move forward, and I hope you guys look forward to Chapter 4, where we will do new things. See you then. Bye.